What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Cool Figure channel. And today I have for you guys the Diamond Select Shirtless Bruce Lee action figure. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course playing with them. I upload new videos constantly throughout the week, so make sure you hit that bell icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. And if you do enjoy this video or any of my other ones, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least one new subscriber per new video that I put out, so please be my one new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance. If you want to support this channel in any way, all I ask is that you watch my videos from start to finish. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and once again, guys, we are going to be taking a look at the Diamond Select Shirtless Bruce Lee action figure. Now, the reason I keep saying shirtless is because they do have a second version of this figure, and it is the one where he is in, of course, his iconic yellow jumpsuit. So that is why I keep saying the shirtless version, because this is the shirtless action figure and they do have the yellow jumpsuit version. Now, while I do want that one, this one was definitely the one that I wanted the most, because growing up I was heavily into calisthenics when I first started my fitness journey, and I definitely did watch a lot of Bruce Lee videos, a lot of him training and seeing how he trained and all the types of calisthenics that he did, the one-handed push-ups, the finger push-ups, and all that cool stuff. And there was actually a point where my chest actually did resemble Bruce Lee's right here. If I remember while I'm editing, I'll go ahead and put a picture of it right here next to him so you can see that I'm not bullshitting you guys. So that's why I really wanted this figure, but on top of that, I just think he would look so badass in some toy photography, kicking ass without his shirt also, and that is one of the reasons why I bought this figure, because he is going to look so cool crossing over, kicking some ass with a bunch of different franchises and action figures. And I already have a whole host of ideas that I want to do with this guy. In fact, I was going to do a toy photography shoot with him last Friday until I got the Gotham by Gaslight Joker in by Mesco Toys. That review will be linked up above here, and I went ahead and made it that Friday's toy photography shoot, and I was going to do my Bruce Lee toy photography shoot this Friday. But this Friday is in fact the season finale of the Bad Batch, so I wanted to do something to commemorate that. So this guy's turn will be the following week, so next week. Next week's toy photography shoot our Friday toy photography video shoot will revolve around this guy and all the ideas that I have of him crossing over, kicking some ass of other franchises and other figures. I'm not going to do them all. I am going to only do a handful of them, but they should come out really good and really great. I'm super happy, super excited to get them done. Like I said, I have a lot of ideas on whose ass this guy can kick. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at all the accessories this guy comes with, because he does come with a lot of accessories. For a Diamond Select figure, he does come with a lot of accessories. In fact, that is probably due to the fact that he is actually the deluxe version. I just realized that I should have mentioned. He is not the standard release, he is the deluxe version. So first off, let's look at the alternate head that he comes with. He of course comes with his yelling head. Now I think this looks pretty damn decent and damn close to him, and I definitely do like this head, but I do really like the serious head that he has on right there. We will take a closer look at that when we pull him closer later on in this video. He of course comes with a pair of I don't even know what to call these hands, but they're kind of like the hands that he would make. They're open hands, they're open relaxed hands, but they're kind of like the ones he would make when someone would be coming at him, you know, and he wouldn't even make a fist. He just kind of like hold his hands out like this, you know. So he comes with a pair of hands like that. He of course comes with a pair of sizing hands, which he would use right here. As you can see, he has one in right there. I have the other one right here. He would kind of hold it right here, size you up, and then kick real quick. So he comes with a pair of those hands. And of course, he would not be a Bruce Lee action figure without a pair of his most deadly weapons, his hands, of course. So he does come with a pair of fisted hands, which is really good, because there are a lot of action figures nowadays that should have fisted hands in the box with them that don't. And of course, to hold all the other weapon accessories that he comes with, he of course comes with two C-grip hands. Now unfortunately, as you can see, it is a pretty wide C-grip, and most of these accessories are just, you know, ninja weapons. So they are a bow staff, nunchucks, little half bow, quarter bow staffs, and a spinning nunchuck accessory, and the nunchuck that he has in his hand. So they don't really hold the accessories too well, unfortunately. I'm trying to think, Maybe if I heat them up and then close them up and then cool them down, they might, you know, stay. But unfortunately, they don't really hold the accessories too well. Case in point, look, here's this extra hand that I have. Just slip the bow staff in, and it just slips right out, as you can see. Bow staff in, bow staff out, bow staff in, bow staff out. And that is basically the thickness of most of the weapons that he comes with, so he really doesn't hold them too well. You can get him in certain positions to hold him, but you really have to work with him and balance him out. Like I said, the best thing that I was able to do was just, as I was trying to get him to pose and whatnot, was just pushing down on the fingers, trying to get it to close up, but eventually it does open up, which is why I'm suggesting maybe using a blow dryer to heat up the hands and then force them close and then hit them with the cool blast. I don't know. I'll try it out and let you guys know if that works. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and continue on with the accessories that he comes with, because he does come with a bunch of weapon accessories. So we already took a look at the bow staff when we were taking a look at the secret pan right now. So let's go ahead and pull that back. It is just a straight piece of plastic, but it is all black, so it does look very nicely done. It is very reminiscent of the NECA one that comes with the, you know, the foot soldiers and whatnot. He comes with two nunchucks. This one right here, the regular pair, and it is a bendy plastic right there in the middle, so you can go ahead and bend that, twirl it, do whatever you want. And then he does of course come with the ones that he's holding in his hands, which we will take a look at in a second. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next pair of weapons that he comes with. He comes with a pair of quarter sticks, so you know, one in each hand, or you can use them as drumsticks, whichever one you want. Last, or almost second to last, he does come with a twirling nunchuck effect. This thing is so cool. So whether you're looking at it from this side or from the back side, it is detailed fully through and through. And I like how up here it's a lot darker than it is up down here. So that's really nice. But you get the chains on both sides, so that way whichever way he's holding it, you do see it, and it just looks really, really cool when he's holding it in his hand. And as you can see, when you spin it, it just looks really cool. So last but certainly not least, let's pull him forward and take the nunchucks in his hands out, and we'll put Bruce back right there. He does come with a pair of nunchucks with some flying effects right here. It is a clear plastic, so you can shine a light through them in toy photography, and it makes them look really, really cool. They are the same nunchucks as the other ones that you get. They just have this little flying air effect on them. So that is all the accessories that this guy comes with. Definitely a bunch, and definitely some great ones. But let's go ahead and pull him forward so we can take a look at this other head sculpt that he does come with, this more serious head sculpt. Now my only concern and gripe with it is that mine does have some paint chipping right here. As you can see some tan color and whatnot. So, but it's not too big of an issue when you edit pics and whatnot. It tends to just blend into the black, so that's not too big of an issue for me. So taking a look at his, you know, just overall appearance, is very nicely done. I love all the intricate striations and details they got on his muscles, because he was very, very lean. You know, he, like I said, he mainly focused on calisthenics, ate very well throughout his whole entire life. So he was a very lean person, but a very strong person. That's the thing that a lot of people don't realize, that if you run into somebody that lifts weights versus somebody that does all calisthenics, I'd run away from the guy that does all calisthenics, despite the fact that he's probably going to look like he weighs 60 pounds, and the guy lifting weights is going to look like he weighs 300 pounds. But the guy weighing 60 pounds is definitely going to kick and hurt your ass a lot more than the guy that weighs 300 pounds lifting weights. And Bruce Lee is definitely the prime example for that. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. In fact, it looks like he can do the whole exorcism right there. So he does not look up or down at all. His arms do go up, but with him being a very thin, lean figure, or person and figure as well, I would suggest holding the joints at the base and rotating them and moving them from there, because he is a very thin figure, and I feel like it can break very easily if you do not, or you can give him a hot bath. He does have a butterfly joint that is very, very tight in there, but he does have one. You do get rotation at the bicep right there. Double hinge elbows, so you can go in that far. You do get rotation at the wrist, as well as in and out hinging right there. You do get slight twist and turn at the waist. Ab crunch down, not too much. Ab crunch back, not too much at all. You do get really good split action, which is really good since he is a martial artist. You do get, of course, the thigh cut up here, and he is double joint, or no, he's single jointed at the knee, so he only goes that far. Looking at his ankle articulation, it goes, whoa, gotta be super careful, so it doesn't go far. So I think my ankle is just stuck on that one. So let's look at this one. So his ankle goes down that far, whoops, and it'll go up that far. So all in all, pretty well articulated Bruce Lee figure in all the right places. You can definitely get him into some really cool action poses, which is definitely what I wanted him for. You know, besides just looking like a complete badass on the shelf, being shirtless and ripped to shreds. So with that being said, guys, let's go take a look at some really cool pics I took of this guy, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigures, and I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigures. Check it out. If you like what you see there, leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see any of the unboxings for any of my figures, go ahead and check me out on TikTok. That's where I do all my unboxings, because I am like a child and I cannot wait to open up my toys as soon as I get them. So check me out on TikTok at CoolFigures. So if you guys did enjoy this video or any of my other ones, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you are a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Batmatch Girl, aka the Buff Collector. And also check out my new weekly Toy News Toy Talk podcast Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.